Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anu, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohan, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Pompnil, Riya, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Saeed, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Max, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Patis, Vikshit, Riaz, Saurabh, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कांग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, वर्ना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, रीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जॉफरी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, टीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, हिसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, जुनैद, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, बिदरा अली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शिराज, तीनों, उसामा, कीर्तन, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या सुशांत, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार, डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अबरार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, अजान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरना, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, सुरेश, उमर, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, उनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अब्रार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, तलहा, बासाद, राशिद, माधवन, गुरजीत, ऋषु, लता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, मैन, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, श्रुति, सलमान, खालिद, सैयद, सत्यस्नैन, वसी, सैयद, सुहेल, शाम सिन्हा, जिद इकबाल, विवेक. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. Hello guys and welcome back to the coaching call. I'm extremely excited that every single week you get your time and you come to learn about how to solve PMP question. I hope you are as excited as I am to help you, assist you in the entire journey. Few things we want to work into that, we want to understand how the things are done. So we will be solving question answers, at least 10 question answers. In addition to that, whatever the questions you may have regarding the certified PMP, how to become PMP, I will be more than happy to answer you whatever the questions you may have, and I will work into that. Okay, so let's get this thing done one by one. And if you are my students, Bala, I can see you, Kamran, Mohammed, Sachin. Please message in the groups. The coaching call has started so that other people can also join. Okay, so we are going to start with the questions where we left at last time, and we are going to work on that. So do message in the group, and I hope people in UAE can also join. I know the internet is a challenge right now there, but we will see. And since the session is recorded, so let's see how the things work. So please do message in the group that the coaching call has started. Question number one, where we left last time. Okay, so let's see how you solve this question. What are the context of the question that we are talking about? A. Okay, in Agile project, which is used to make sure that only make sure client only check verify deliverables. Now this goes to the conceptual question, how you basically solve the conceptual question. Here the question is not asking about how the client basically check. We already know that client checks according to acceptance criteria, but that is not the question here. No. The question is not this. The question, and this also, is basically how does we make sure that only the verified deliverable goes to him, only those things which has already been approved, it goes there. So that is definition of done. B option. B option will be there. Thank you, Sadia. Hmm. Okay, so let's see what do we have here from you. Prabhu say B. Yeah, Shadabs. Guys, give your justification. You see, one of the most interesting thing and important thing when you are solving question answers is to give the justification. Whatever the answer is right or wrong, that is one thing, but why that is wrong or right, that is the most important thing. So when you are saying it's A, B, C, D, whatever you are saying, I am with you, I respect that, but why do you think that answer should be this one? That is something that I really want to understand from your point of view. Okay, so that is one of the most important thing. Whenever you are sharing with anybody, whenever you are solving any question, put in the chat box why do you think that answer is right, or why do you think that that answer is wrong. So both things need to be very clear. uh, right or wrong, we need to look into that way. This is what I say, the context of elimination technique, that why something is right or why something is wrong. Both things should be there so that we actually understand the context of the question answer. I hope that makes sense. Is it clear to everybody what I'm trying to say here? That you should put the why it is right or why it is wrong. Once you have the idea of that elimination technique, then no matter what the question comes in exam. And I would say if you build this habit now, then you will be able to more get this thing done when you actually solve the question answers. Okay, when you have done this now, then you will be able to more solve this question when you are solving question answers in the real exam. Am I clear with this? Please put in the chat box if I'm clear or not. Mm, thank you. So yeah, this is kind of my vision, that you must know how to solve any particular question whenever you are solving question. And if we can do that, then yeah, we can get this thing done. Okay, so let's go to the question. So the question says you have completed the project, but when you want to hand over, the team is saying they are not ready. You see, when you complete the project, you have to transfer to operation. This is the job of the project manager, that he needs to ensure that operation team is even ready to get that thing. He should have provided the training into them. He should have trained them. He should have worked with them to make sure that they are actually ready to accept this thing. So nothing deliverable. The question does not says it's completed. So this is not the option. The only option is this. You did not transition the things properly. We have to transition them properly. Next. In this question, while you are explaining the answer, please explain all the options. Okay, so what I'm looking here that are you giving the justification? Large data is done by survey. Okay, good. Sharp, that's one way. Yeah, yeah, why do you think A is the answer? Why not other answers? So put the justification of each option. Why do you think a patterned answer is right or wrong? Okay. Why does the pattern answer is right or wrong? Surveys to get from the large audience. Yes, Prabhu, that's another way to put into the context that when we use survey, basically we are using survey to get information from the large audience. Survey is used for the large audience. Sampling because you collect. Okay, we are getting A, B as an answer. So let's see what do we get here. What is the question really? You are working as a project leader in the marketing project. You want to collect data from large audience and want to understand how you can compute the data or commute the data, which tools or technique is best used for this case scenario. Okay, sampling is used when we go there, we check the data and we immediately either accept or reject something. So sampling is not the option. Focus group is when you want to focus on few people, not a large people. Expert judgment is one person. When you want to get large audience, and we want to compare that, we will use survey. Sampling is that when you want to just check one or two out of that data. When you want to collect data from large audience, it's survey. When you want to inspect is it right or wrong, that is sampling. I hope that makes sense to you. B, D, B, D. Okay, so what is the answer for this one? B, clear your document. A. Okay, so which document will help you for that? You have completed the project, all deliverables have been accepted by the client. Client has accepted deliverable. You are having a meeting, you want to start closing the project. They highlighted that the project does not meet collier requirement, collier criteria. You see, project charter has a high level thing, right? Project charter has a high level thing. So can it has a collier requirement or not? Put in the chat box. Benefit management plan, no. Business case, no. Right? So here in these options, we are left with the scope baseline. That scope baseline has that how we can close it, acceptance criteria, and things of those nature. If you even look at the definition of project scope statement, or which has the detailed thing, what things should be there, which is the part of scope baseline, it actually has that thing. WBS dictionary and project scope statement has that thing, how the project will be closed. So that is the thing that we need to look at. Next question. Okay, so let's see what do we have here. Value stream mapping. Yeah, yeah, please, Surya, give your justification. Value stream map. Okay, okay, Ashish. Okay, value stream lean method. Okay, again, I will say the most important thing we need to understand is basically how we can give the justification of the question. The justification or the reasoning behind the question is the most important thing, right? Reasoning behind the questions are most important thing. How we can look into that, what are the things that we need to work into that, and how we can build that thing. This is kind of the most important thing. Whenever we looked, we need to understand that thing, right? Which part of the question says what is the keyword, going back to my 7 step formula, like what is the keyword, and identifying it and moving it towards that direction. That is the heart and soul of PMP here. So if we go to the question, you are working in the project and want to develop a project which can help to remove and minimize the waste. Which tool will be the most effective? So now again, we need to know the purpose of each of these tools. The purpose of fishbone diagram. The purpose of fishbone diagram is to do root cause analysis, is to identify the reason, right? The cause and effect, the five why. What is the problem there? Retrospective. It's a lesson learned meeting where you identify the lesson that can be implemented in the next sprint. So retrospective is that. Kanban, it identify the bottleneck. So value stream map is that tool that look into that. What is the value added thing and non-valued and worked into that. So B is the right answer. G, what do you think is the right answer for this? What do you think is the right answer for this important question? Let's look into that. Okay. Kanban board. Use Kanban to limit the work in progress and identify a bottleneck. Use Kanban board to avoid overload. Kanban is work in progress limit, fishbone retrospective. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what is your answer, Ibrahim? Give the justification with the answer so that I can understand the context from the question. Na? Okay, let's go with the question. What do we have here? What could you have done to avoid this? You are working in a large scale scrum. The project is working on deadline. Some team members are complaining that they are overloaded. You don't have any other team member who can assign some work. You have received email from the customer that they are not going to pay overtime. As an overtime charge is 3 times, what would you have done to work into that? So you see, when somebody is overloaded, this is not the right way. This can be make a you see, Kanban basically identify the work in progress limit. Kanban can be used to identify where the problem exists. So Kanban can be basically helpful to smooth out the things. So B would be the right answer in this pattern question. B is the right answer in this question. You are working as a project manager, you send them a MBTI survey. What is the benefit of sending MBTI survey? So what is the purpose of the MBTI survey? How the MBTI survey can work into that way? Okay, that is important thing to know into that. It will help to engage stakeholder. Okay, it will give you culture awareness of each stakeholder. Okay, it will help you understand political awareness. It will guide you personality type. So let's see what you said. So guys, MBTI is kind of a survey, and I would be asking all my batch students. We normally do that when the questions comes. So you see, I'll show you how to do the MBTI survey. Right? You just go into website MBTI. I put it on a free personality test. It's a personality indicator. Okay. So let's say this is a personality indicator. I'm just giving the answers. So when you fill this test, I would recommend that you read it. I'm just putting the answer. Okay. Okay. I'm just randomly selecting to show you how does the MBTI work. Okay. I would recommend I will put a link of this MBTI in your chat box. If you like actually did one time MBTI in exam, if you ever get a question, you will be able to solve it properly, right? You will be able to solve it. It's a survey. I will send the link. So advocate, that's another type. So if you look into that, it will give you detail what does, like 58% people introverted, 42 extroverted, in like how things work basically into that. That is MBTI. M, MBTI survey. Makar, now is it clear to you? So this is type of survey. So this becomes the right answer for this question. D is the right answer. Next question. As a project leader, you are considered expert in your field. Your team is having argument which emotional intelligence is must to have built other ingredients of emotional intelligence. What would you say? The purpose of this question is to deep dive in this topic. So this is a very important question here. What does empathy mean? What does empathy mean? What does motivation skills mean? There are five things in the emotional intelligence: empathy, self awareness, self management, social skills, thing of those nature, right? So people can say that I can work into that way. Here, I want you to explain me in your answers what do you think emotional intelligence is. I need a detailed answer. I'll give you 2 minutes. Put in the chat box. Leo. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, what motivation is what motivates you for doing thing, empathy, other things. So it consists of five things, right? You it will for sure you will see question in the exam from emotional intelligence. So here if you look as a project leader, you are considered expert in your field, your team is having an agreement. So first thing is that you need to understand emotions which influence the decisions, right? Must have to build other ingredients of emotional intelligence. So here, empathy would be the right answer here. Okay, so your team is working at excellent way. Now that the project is at the ending stage, you are reaching adjourning stage of the project. Which human traits are most challenged? So, guys, you see how interesting today's questions are. It is not asking you direct answer. It is taking you to different way. Which human traits are most challenging? Okay. Love and belonging. Why, Ikra? Why you say love and belonging? We are close to release the team. Okay. So yeah. So if we talk about Maslow hierarchy of needs, Maslow has something on basic, and then we move towards the advanced stage. So basic is that basically we need uh, minimum psychological safety and things of those nature than the other things. So if you look at this question here, safety has nothing to do with it. No. Here at journing stage, we have built a relationship. The sadness is there, so we don't want to handle that. That would be the right answer. Next question. Okay, so let's see. D. Surya, why D? Prabhu, why D? I need justification, guys. Salary is always an hygiene. By the way, while you are explaining hygiene, Irfan Saab, what is hygiene agent? Put in the chat box what is hygiene agent. I want to know. What is hygiene agent? I would like to know. And what is okay? Good, good, good. Very well done, guys. Okay, guys, we have solved 10 question, but we do have 15 more minutes. So, do you want to solve more questions, or do you want to call it a day? Let's put in the chat box. We do have 15 minutes. Okay. So let's people are saying more questions. So let's listen to the people. Let's go to the next question. You are the project manager. Your organization have recently moved to agile project management practices. In the third sprint, one of the stakeholder is saying that he is unable to understand why team is updating burn down chart instead of emailing the progress. What will you do? Ask them to send him daily report, have a meeting with the team member, coach the agile on the practice. So here he does not understand that the agile practice is this way, that we basically work into that way. So please, we need to know that, we need to understand that throughout the projects we need to coach our team members, we need to coach every single person that needs coaching. That is something that we need to work it throughout the project. That is something to need to look into that. Okay, C is right. So in this question, Pareto chart would be the right answer. We want to look into that which is going to cause the biggest reason. So Pareto chart will be the right answer for this question. Your team reports that almost same daily same light go out. You want to find a root cause, but first you want to see when exactly problem. This question is actually resonated with the problem that I have in my organization long time back. So here, in order to see where the problem actually happens, now this is the beauty of these tools and technique. How I am putting it in a twisted way, how I am looking into a way that kind of twists the entire thing. You see, Pareto chart used to identify 20-80 principles, which are the problems that are the most important problem. That is the purpose of Pareto chart, right? 20-80 principle, vital few, trivial many. That is Pareto chart. Fishbone diagram gives us the root cause analysis, the why diagram. Control chart actually pinpoints when the problem happens. Scatter diagram is basically correlation thing. So here we will use control charts. This is exactly the problem that as I have dealt with it. Control chart would be the right answer. C option. In daily stand-up is discussing new ideas. You really like it, causing more than what will let them stop them, request them to discuss these things in retros. D option. Here we need to follow the structure. One of the important thing is there that we need to follow the option into that. Retrospective are for a important thing, but what we can do immediately, we can ask them, let's end this meeting, let's go and discuss this thing at a better perspective. We can work into that way, right? We can go in them and ask them, okay, this is good, what you shared is 100% right, but let's discuss this at right time. So this is a kind of a important thing to understand the purpose. Scrum actually ask you the purpose of each thing, and then on that purpose we look how we can improve those things. Mhm. Are you getting my point? Then we looked into that how we can improve those things, how those things can be worked into that way. Okay, how those things can be worked into that way, what are the best thing to look into that. Okay, so guys, these were the question answers I wanted to discuss with you today. Now, for those people who have already joined my program, I want you to put something how much you are enjoying or not enjoying the program, because my batch program starts tomorrow. And I would like to take this opportunity and invite every single person who has not enrolled in the program, who have not enrolled in the program, to go for the program. This is a very interesting thing that now today I have changed the entire program. I was thinking yesterday, I was up till like 2 a.m. thinking about what can be improved, what are the things that I have to look into that and how I can improve those things. And I came up with a better plan. I came up with a better plan. I came up a plan that you are going to love. So my program normally consists of 2 weeks. Normally the program is starting on 19th, then 2021 for 2 weeks. First week and second. I actually did this in the batch 3. So now I am thinking to do it with the batch 4 as a kind of rule instead of a one time thing. So in these 3 days, in the first 3 days, day 1, day 3, of course, we are going to cover 80% of the material, right? 80% of the material will be covered. Then I'm going to help them in filling the application. And then day 4 to day 6, we'll cover that. Normally, what happens? The training stops here. The training stops here, and my coaching system starts here. Now, I'm going to do a better experiment with the next batch. So, after 2 weeks, on week 3, we will have PMP marathon. Already fixed date. So they will have assignment to complete before week 3. Week 4, we will have PMP summary sessions. So now they are linked with me from week 1. They will have assignment to do till week 2. Then they will have assignment to do till week 3. They will have assignment to do till week 4. And then 2 month coaching, 2 month of coaching for PMP. So this program, 90% of the students will clear in these 4 plus 2 3 weeks, but every single student will clear in this span of 3 months. I'm going to try to make sure 100% students clear in the 3 months. 100% student through my customized roadmap, coaching calls, and daily follow up. So all these things are being combined to work into a way so that you can become certified project management professional. So Jawad is saying that enjoying a lot and learning new things. So you keep on learning, you keep on elevating, you keep on working into that way to understand the better context into that. So the program that is starting tomorrow, almost the same time, like less than 24 hours, 4 hours left, that will go into the depth of PMP, right? That will go into the way that you not only understand, but you stay attached till the end of line. You see, one of the problem that the students have when they are preparing for the PMP exam, there is no support system there. There is no follow up with them. There is no guidance them along the way. Through my 7 step formula, through my 7 step process, what we have done, what we have worked, we have taken you to the entire journey. So the class starts in 24 hours. You can contact me on number or email. We can start working. Yasir is my batch students. Currently, he's looking for date to. He's ready to give exam in Saudi. So he says that, and this is a live feedback. And Irfan, Vakar, if you can give your feedbacks, the benefit to engage yourself with Amir, the benefit to engage yourself with Mr. Amir, one would know the complete and can easily implement in the real life. So, Bala, he is from North America. The program is giving two advantage. Path provides to all the tools to get certified knowledge on subject that I don't know. So this is a live feedback. I'm sharing it with you. This is something I'm really proud of you guys, that continuously we are working with them to make sure, and of course every opportunity is being provided so that they clear the PMP. So you see, this 7 step flow custom, and this 7 step starts after those trainings. After those training, I want to emphasize on this thing a lot, where people trainings are done, they are done. After that, my system keeps on working. I give you a customized roadmap. How much time you can spend? Can you spend 4 hours? No. Can you spend 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute? You may think, why 1 minute? Guys, one is greater than zero. One is greater than zero. If you keep doing one step at a time, you will start get momentum. And once you have the momentum, you can get PMP. So you get a customized roadmap for you, how you want to study, how much time you really want to give for that. I will personally do follow up to make sure you are on the right track. Have you filled the application? Where is your status? Send me your roadmap. You will be getting these questions from me. And then we will have coaching call. This week, since my batch is starting, I invest more of my time with my students. We did coaching call on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today is Thursday. 4 coaching calls. I promise you 3, and I over deliver that. I over deliver on my promises. Then we have a PMP aspirant group that is basically a mastermind group. That mastermind group is the biggest gift I can give you as students. 24/7, you will be there with the other people who have passed this journey and they worked through that. You get my simulator that without any doubt is the best simulator currently in the market with thousands of questions in that. And I will teach you how to do root cause analysis, how to do root cause. And you don't have to read any book in my program. You don't have to read any. Even I have written a book. Still, you don't have to read even my book because I make the program in that way. I'll tell you when you are ready, and I'll share the final tips with you. Please go and give the exam. In addition to that, these are just the 7 things I mentioned here. Just 7 things I mentioned here. In addition to that, there are thousands and thousands of things. There are thousands and thousands of things that I will be providing you. You see, this is my full-time thing. Nobody hired me to provide the training. So I am at the end of the day accountable. Hi Vinod, good to have you. Vinod is my certified PMP. Thank you, Kunal, for the detailed research. See you tomorrow in the session. You see, I am obsessed about this thing. I am obsessed about one and only one thing, that how I can make you certified PMP. That's it. That's it. So that is why I book I book this program as a premium program. We don't provide any discount. We do give installments, but we make this program as premium. So those people who are really interested, when you invest something in a thing, when you invest your money, your commitment, then you are real. I want to spend my time, but I also want to make sure that you spend yours. And we will be making sure throughout the journey that you becomes certified PMP, that you clear PMP in the minimum possible time. So contact me now and let me help you to become certified PMP in the minimum possible time. So let's listen to the Vakar feedback. I joined last month. I have started with zero experience. I have got a lot of learning. With your customized map, I got a lot of confidence. This is the feedback I'm sharing you continuously. And I have 1500 plus PMP to share you the same feedback. Same feedback. 99% success record. You will not find even a single comment. And I am active on all the social media. And I don't delete that any student who joined my program and he says that I'm not satisfied. This is the level of commitment. This is the level of commitment, and that is the thing for which I'm inviting you. So join the program and let me help you to become certified PMP in next 3 to 4 weeks. So looking forward to guide you, coach you till you become PMP. Bye-bye. Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anoop, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mo, Imran, Sir